Winter is here. I know what I must do. What was that? Must just be the wind. Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another Skyrim Meads and Meals. And if you missed the last couple, you can always check out the playlist, catch up on any that you've not yet seen. Also, another couple good comments on the last one. Much appreciated. Drop them comments down below. Let me know what you think of the series, what you think of the meads, the foods, if you've tried any of them, all that good stuff. This is actually the last one. I've done all 4 meads. That Nord mead is in the fridge chilling right now, and so we're going to get going on the final thing I'm going to be making, saved dessert for last. We got Sweetrolls today that I'm going to be making up. Save the best for last. Nord mead and Sweetrolls. I think this is going to be pretty good. So anyways, let's get right into cooking. First of all here, going to preheat the oven to 350. Get that going right off the rip. Bam, we're preheating. Now over to here, we're going to do 3 tablespoons of butter. It says unsalted. I've been using salted for all of the meals. I think it said unsalted on like pretty much all of them, but salted, same thing, it works. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in a bowl and pop it in the microwave to get it melted. Alright, that's going over there. We're also gonna go ahead and put warm milk into the bowl. Cup of milk. Don't know if it being warm really matters too much. I think it's more of a kind of thing to melt the honey, which I'm not super worried about it. Be alright. Alright, so milk in, butter going in. 2 tablespoons of honey. By the way, got this pan for like mini buns. That's what they're supposed to use for them. I think they're gonna come out pretty cool looking. All right, the honey was a little thick. I had to use some warm water on the outside of the bottle to get it broken down a little bit. 2 tablespoons of honey. There goes the oven preheated. Yeah, it's definitely granulated honey. Oh, there's 1. And there's 2. Should be alright, we'll get it mixed in there nicely. Okay, so we're going to combine the butter, milk, and honey until it's dissolved. So let's go ahead and do that. Get that honey mixed in there. Yeah, it's all kind of clumping up. I think I see why they said to use warm milk. I may have to put this whole concoction here in the microwave to warm it up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, just going to throw that whole thing in the microwave. Alrighty, that worked well. It's all nice and melty now. Butter, milk, honey, all of it going in. Yeah, that's a good way to go about it. Let's mix that up a little bit. Make sure that honey gets dissolved in there. Looking pretty good, pretty good. So next up, we're going to add salt and yeast. It says a pinch of salt. We'll go ahead and give it a little dash. And then 2 teaspoons active dry yeast. There's my yeast. Let's throw 2 teaspoons in there. There's 1. There's 2. Next up, egg and flour. So it's 1 egg going in. There's an egg. And then we have 2 cups of flour. There's 1. There's 2. Bam. Now we're just going to mix that up until we have a smooth batter. It's getting there already. Smoothing up real nice. These dessert recipes, actually a lot of these recipes are interesting because they use honey as a sweetener, a lot of them, instead of sugar. Alright, I'd say that's pretty dough-like, pretty smooth, battery. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to put this evenly into 4 of these mini buns, as evenly as I can. Trying not to get it onto the top bit there, but I think it's unavoidable. They say we just go for it. Full send. Oh, that was bad. Bad maneuvers. About as much of that as I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to try and kind of clean this up a little bit, get it spread in there a little bit evenly. We're going to let this rise for a half hour also, so let's try and smooth it out a little bit. I'm hoping this is non-stick. I actually didn't spray this pan. Maybe I should have done that. Take a little bit from here, spread it over to here. Alrighty, there we go. Gonna go ahead and let that rise for a half hour. Alright, so while I wait, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get the frosting for these going. I'm gonna do it in a mixer here. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take 2 tablespoons of your cream cheese, softened cream cheese, that is. There's 1, bent my spoon, and there's 2. It's gonna be delicious. Cream cheese frosting, always super nice. So there's that, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of butter, softened. See if I can cut that being softened. I don't think I can. I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up and try and squeeze out, or let's see here. We can do like this. There we go. That ought to do. That was quite the bell ringing. Make sure you do that if you're subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But also, ring that bell. Alright, we're going to do half a cup powdered sugar here also. There's half a cup. Throw that on in. And let's get this thing going. Not 100% on how you work it. Let's, oh hey, there it is. That works. See if I can get you in here to see this. Kind of more clumping than creaming, but okay, it's starting to cream up a little bit. We're also going to add a little bit of heavy cream. It says 2 tablespoons, but it also says to just add it until you have like a good consistency. So we'll start out with 1 here. Yeah, it says to gradually add. You want it to be kind of drippy so you can pour it on top of the Sweetrolls. It's a little thick. I think we can go ahead and add the second one. I think we might as well just go for 2. Like it says to add 2, but it also says to gradually add it. We'll just go for 2. Check it on out. There we go. A little bit more speed. That really did it. That's going a lot better now. Even maybe a little more speed. Yeah, that's going good. Because it was getting kind of clumped up in the whisker, but now it's kind of spread out and it's actually getting mixed up a little better. Very nice, very nice. How's that look? That looks pretty good. Pretty good. I'm liking it. Gonna let it go for a little bit longer. Alrighty, check these out. They actually rose quite a bit. They're gonna go into the oven now for 15 minutes. There we go. Check out that frosting. It came out real nice. Just about the right consistency, I think, to be able to spoon it over those rolls when they're done. Heck yeah. There it is. Sweetrolls done. They smell really good. Let me go ahead and pull these on out. Oh yeah, looking a little nice. So they rose a lot, and then they even rose a lot more once they were in the pan, or once they baked. I think I probably could have ended up doing 6 of them. It would have probably worked out, because like I said, they rose like crazy, especially once they baked too. But now, I'm just going to set them aside and let them cool for a bit. Alright, I'm going to attempt to try and get these out of here. Like I said, I think I mentioned it, I forgot to actually like put anything in the pan. Let's see if they'll tip out. Come on. Oh yeah. Very nice. Actually came out super nice. That must have been a pretty non-stick pan there. Yeah, look at those. Those look real nice. Oh, did somebody steal your Sweetroll? Alrighty, I'm going to attempt to spoon some of this frosting on top of these. Let's see how this goes. They're still a little bit warm, but kind of want the frosting to be a little bit drooped over top. You've all seen a Sweetroll in the game. If you have played the game, which I'm assuming you have if you're here, watching somebody make foods and meads from Skyrim, then you would know. You would know what these things look like. Yeah, like I was saying, definitely, I think with this recipe, well, and with the pan that I'm using, who knows, it could have been that they're using a different pan, the recipe creator, but definitely I think 6 would have been good because they rose like crazy. They definitely rose a lot. Let's slap some of this frosting on there. I'm excited to try this out. I think these are going to be really good. They smell really good. For real, you can't go wrong with a good cream cheese frosting. Alright, I must make my selection here. I'm going to go for this one. Look at that, a Sweetroll. I'll tell you what, that's a good day. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. I've got a Nord mead. and nobody stole my Sweetroll. It's all good. So let's go ahead and try this thing out. I'm super excited. So yeah, like I said, we've got Nord mead, very spicy mead. That's pretty much all the ingredients was just spices. There was no fruits or anything like that in this one. So what do I do first here? I'm gonna try the mead. Oh yeah, that's good. Real spiced, like a mulled kind of cider sort of taste, but with mead. That's interesting. I like that a lot. Yeah, because that was like cardamom, ginger, cinnamon, cloves. Very interesting flavor. I would try that again. That may be one of my favorites. Wowza. All right. Sweetroll time. Check it out. Yo, that's good. Like the roll isn't overly sweet, but the frosting really makes up for it. It really adds that like little bit of sweetness that you need. Yo, that's delicious. It's all in my mustache. Yo, that and Nord mead though, that is super good together. Cause like it's a super spicy, flavorful mead, and it really, cause like the bread's not super flavorful. Look at, I filled up the inside of it too, so it's kind of like you get a lot of that frosting in the middle. Like the bread's not super. This Sweetroll, not super sweet. Like I said, with that frosting, it really makes it. But like together, that's a super nice snack. I wonder, I don't know what it says, if it says the Sweetroll pairs with anything. Let me check. Morning coffee or tea or breakfast sausage. I could see that. Yeah, I could see like sitting down with a nice couple sausage links. Good sausage links and one of these rolls. That'd be a good breakfast. But I'm enjoying it with the mead. If you haven't tried that, if you're into this book, if you're into making these foods, I would do a Nord mead with a Sweetroll. It's really something. Alrighty, but anyways guys, that just about does it for this episode and for this series. I've done 4 meads, 4 different meals, foods. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully I can remember what I was saying. Hopefully I've made you want to try these foods and meads. Let me know if you do. Drop some comments down below and let me know what you think. Make sure, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel because you're not going to want to miss out on the future content. Hit the bell so that way you get notified whenever I post videos. And drop a like down below. It helps out in a great way. All of that good stuff. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you guys for watching this series. And I hope I'll see you in the next one.